Hey guys, Jerseytoof here coming at you with another video. In today's video, we're pairing something new with the Galarian Stunfisk, Defense Deoxys, but we're doing a little different. We're not using Thunderbolt, we're using what the Pvpoke recommended to use, which was Psycho Boost and Rock Slide. But I really feel you do need Thunderbolt to be successful with Deoxys, depending on your team comp. But with this team comp, I really do think I really needed Thunderbolt. You're going to see in this video how many times I would have won a match if I had it. I hope you guys are ready for Go Fest. I know I'm pretty hyped for it. You know, hopefully you got your bag space ready, you got your poke storage ready, you got your... Now we're going to have 200 gifts. I don't know how we're going to be able to hold 200 gifts or get 200 gifts total. That was kind of weird how they said it, but I know I'm hyped for it. I know, too bad we couldn't travel to go to Go Fest, but hey, this is pretty cool that everybody gets to do Go Fest, because a lot of people can't travel, you know. But last year I went to Chicago and it was really the best experience of my life. I really hope that one day we can get back to going to Go Fest, you know, because who knows how long this is going to last for. Hopefully next year we get to actually go to Go Fest. So let me know down in the comments what you guys are going to be doing for Go Fest. I'd love to hear how everybody's going to be celebrating this amazing first time event, you know. So I really hope you guys have a great time. I know I took off Saturday. Usually I work every day except for Sunday. So every day I do these videos before work. You know, I enjoy doing them, and I'm really happy you guys are really starting to appreciate them. And like I said, Galarian Stunfisk is just an OP Pokemon, and I really recommend you guys getting one if you haven't made one already. I mean, even if it's not the best PvP IVs, I really do suggest making one. So I know I've been rambling off for a little bit longer than I usually do, but I just want to let you guys know that Go Fest is this weekend if you haven't figured it out already, and I really want to know what you guys are doing for it. So like I said, let me know down in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I know I'm getting a lot of views with people that aren't subscribers, so just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and get notified every single day when I upload my videos. You guys are the best community in the world. Season 3 is just around the corner, so for the next couple days, I'm going to be testing out a couple teams. So I'm not really focused on rank 10 anymore, because I know that's not really a possibility. Maybe in season 3, you know, we're just going to keep grinding away and enjoy our time in the PvP. Hopefully the lag gets fixed, but we know that's not going to happen. So without further ado, let's get into these battles. Can Defense Deoxys without Thunderbolt work? We will find out. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Remember, you guys are awesome. All right. Alright guys, let's get into these battles now. Like I said, I'm running Defense Deoxys with Psycho Boost and Rock Slide with no Thunderbolt. Let's see how it works here. Alright, first we got Stunfisk into Haunter. This is a pretty good lead for us, and they actually look like they're staying in here. So we're going to go straight for this Rock Slide right here, but they actually had a nice swap onto their Swampert. But we have our Meganium in the back, and this is where I made another mistake. I should have just committed to the complete farm down. But in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, maybe they'll get to a Sludge Wave. Even if they hit me with a Sludge Wave, it wouldn't have taken me out. So I should have definitely just committed to the farm down. And, you know, I had made a lot of crucial mistakes in this set, and that was definitely one of them. Let's see if I can come back from that mistake. We got Stunfisk to come here. Okay, I was going to commit to the farm down, which I could have probably done, but I knew this was going to be a Shadow Ball, so I'm going to shield that one up. And now we're going to go for a Rock Slide. And I was assuming it was going to be shielded, and yes, it was. And at this point, I should have known that they couldn't get to another Shadow Ball. So I double shield my Stunfisk, and I don't think that Sucker Punch definitely would have taken me out at that range. So they're going to bring in a Registeel now, but it's kind of good that I saved that, because I still have a lot of energy on my Stunfisk. So I'm going to get that last shield and then go right into my Deoxys. It's another instance where Thunderbolt will make a better matchup for me. But in this case, I'm not really going to need defense. It's kind of like a sack. You know, I just want to get this thing low enough, get it in the Earthquake range, and get all this energy that the Registeel had built up. So this Flash Scan is almost going to be enough to take us out, but they actually were able to farm us down, which is not ideal, but we're able to get to that Earthquake to take out the Registeel. So that mistake in this matchup did not cost us. And Hunter comes in and just faints. All right, good game, trainer. That was the first match with this team. It went fairly okay. Like I said, I definitely should have just farmed down that Swampert. All right, we got next, we got Mr. Vincent. What you got for me, mister? All right, Stunfisk into Skarmory. This is another great lead for us. And it looks like they're staying in right here. So we're going to go straight for this Rock Slide. build up a lot of energy. They're actually going to hit us with a Sky Attack first. So we CMP tied, so that's great. So they didn't swap out on the CMP. So at this point, we're going to hit him with this Rock Slide. We get a shield, which is great. And they're going to swap. This is where I make another mistake. I went to hit the defense Deoxys, and I actually hit Meganium. So this is not great at all. They hit us with an Ice Punch. It almost takes out half our health. So at this point, they could just shield up, and they're going to win this matchup. And you're going to see what they have in the back, where I could have just completely dominated this match. I shield up a power-up punch, which is not ideal again. So we're going to hit him with another Frenzy Plant here. Hopefully get the second shield, and they don't shield and it doesn't take them out. And they're able to hit us with another power-up punch. Yes, we're going to be able to come back in here with Defense Deoxys and just farm down. But if I would have came in with Defense Deoxys, that Metachan would have had no play against it. But at this point, now we're behind the 8 ball, so we're just going to try our best here. Hit this thing with a Rock Slide. And at this point, I'm trying to save my shield, but it's not looking good. Okay, we're going to come back in here with Stunfisk. We're going to see what you're going to have in the back here. All right, now we're going to be able to hit this thing with another Rock Slide. It's going to take out this Skarmory. But look at here. They have a Azumarill in the back. So if I would have swapped in my Defense Deoxys, I would have had everything lined up perfectly, and it would have been an easy match. But right now, we're going to try to grind this out. We still have our shield, and they farm us down, which is not ideal. So now I have to come in here with Defense Deoxys, and I'm going to use my shield here, and hopefully I can double Psycho Boost to take out this Azumarill. The first Psycho Boost is coming through right here. And we're almost able to get, if I would have hit that second Psycho Boost, it actually probably would have taken out that Azumarill, but it actually did not. So good game, trainer. Like I said, if I would have swapped in right, I would have won that matchup. But in the end, hey, we all make mistakes. And I'm not too used to using Defense Deoxys and Meganium. And I took that second to think about it. And I just, for some reason in my mind, I thought Defense Deoxys fighting was super effective against it. I know it's not, but in that moment, I just made that crucial mistake. So, hey, we're going to learn from that. We got Shark up next. What you got for me, Shark? We got a Venusaur League. We don't see too many Venusaurs lately, so this is not going to be ideal. We're going to stay in here and hit this thing with as much damage as possible. This is one instance where Psycho Boost is actually going to help us out. But we're going to see what happens here. We're going to hit him with another Rock Slide. Looks like they're building up to 2 Frenzy Plants. And I make another little mistake here. I know they have double Frenzy Plants, so I'm going to let them hit me once with the Frenzy Plant, and I'm going to swap into my Defense Deoxys to catch the other one. In the end, I should have swapped into my Meganium and caught the Frenzy Plant, but it's all right. And at this point, we're going to be able to hit this thing with a Psycho Boost, and hopefully they don't shield. If not, it's definitely going to take out this Venusaur, and it does take it out. I think they would have let it go either way. So at this point, where this Cresselia comes in, we're going to try to get as much chip damage as possible off on it. First Rock Slide coming through. Since I used my Psycho Boost, my damage has been debuffed, I should say. Moonblast is going to be just enough to almost take us out, and they actually be able to farm us down with Psycho Cut. Not another ideal situation. We're going to try to get off as much tip damage as possible and let Meganium run wild in the back. All right, first Rock Slide coming through. We're going to save both our shields for Meganium. And it takes out our Stunfisk, and now we have Meganium. 2 shields to 1. Can Meganium sweep the back? Meganium is definitely a great Pokemon, and to my mind, I believe they have an Azumarill in the back, just like the last team did. So Moonblast, and their attack fell, which is not great, but we're going to be able to get to another Frenzy Plant before they're able to take us out, and this should definitely be enough to take out the Cresselia, and it is an Azumarill in the back. This is a great situation, but there's the lag. I'm losing fast moves like crazy. That is the most frustrating thing in the world when you're losing fast moves, especially when it's this close. Those fast moves can make or break you. I'm hoping that they were missing fast moves too. It kind of looks like because I actually get to a Frenzy Plant before they actually get to another Ice Beam. So this is going to be enough to take out the Azumarill, and we take that game. So good games, trainer. Like I said, I know there's a lot of mistakes in this set. Like I've just been using so many new teams, so I have to think more, and that's when you make the mistakes. You just got to let your brain go, I should say. Just go muscle memory. Let yourself play like you know how to play. We got a great lead here. We got Stunfisk into Registeel. A lot of times I can go straight for Earthquake, but this time I wanted to get a little cute, and I wanted to try to bait the first shield. Then you go straight for the Focus Blast, and I build up a little bit more, and I go for Rock Slide. In the end, you should just go straight Earthquake against Registeel. straight Earthquake. You can win. You don't need the bait shields because you can tank a Focus Blast. But at this point, now I'm going to go for my Earthquake, and yes, it gets shielded. And so I'm going to shield this one up, and I'm going to be able to get to my Earthquake next, but they actually have a shield, so they're going to swap into their Azumarill. So now I'm going to swap right into my Meganium. I am out of shields, though, so that's not great for us. It's going to take 2 Ice Beams to take us out, and hopefully we can get to a Frenzy Plant and then Vine Whip this thing down. And it should be able to before they're able to get to another Ice Beam. It's going to be very close, and we get there just in time. They were just probably right at an Ice Beam. So they still have their shields, so see what they bring in. It's going to be a Haunter. We're going to go for this Frenzy Plant here. This should definitely get their last shield. Great. Okay, can we get to another Frenzy Plant? And we're almost able to, but they have all this energy now. So now we're going to go right into our Stunfisk and go straight for Earthquake. We were able to do it before they're able to hit their, I'm guessing they had Shadow Ball already. And it one-shots the Haunter, and they bring in their Registeel, and they decide to quit. So that's good games, trainer. We didn't even have to bring in our Defense Deoxys in that match. So, all right, so our last match here, we got Tommy. Hey, Tommy versus Tommy, right? All right, we got Wishcash lead. This is the worst lead we could probably see. So we're going to swap right into Defense Deoxys, our safe swap. And there's really nothing I can throw at this Wishcash that's really going to hurt. But I didn't really want to go straight into my Meganium because I'm sure they had a counter to it. But we're going to see that they really probably didn't. So we're going to go Rock Slide here. And now they're going to swap into their Azumarill. See? They actually had 2 things weak to Meganium. So I don't know. I think they had a Skarmory. So I think they would have brought in their Skarmory against my Meganium. So it wouldn't matter too much. But without having Thunderbolt in this matchup, we got to go straight Psycho Boost. Actually, we could have went Rock Slide, Psycho Boost. But I want to try to get as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible on this Azumarill. So we're going to go straight Psycho Boost here. And then hopefully Meganium once again can clean up in the back line. So at this point, I was trying to swap out into Meganium. But I'm kind of glad I didn't, so I'm not switch locked. So Ice Beam coming through. I should have definitely shielded that up. But at this point, I did not know there was a Skarmory in the back. But usually when you have 2 water types like that, you're definitely going to have a counter for a grass type. And there's that Skarmory. And of course, when I swap in my Stunfisk, they're going to bring right back in their Wishcash. So this is almost GG's right now. But we're going to try to play this out. We're going to try to give them a match here. Those Mud Bombs come hot and heavy. Imagine Stunfisk having Mud Bomb. It would be even more OP. It's crazy if they had Mud Bomb. It wouldn't even be right. So that's pretty much why it doesn't have Mud Bomb. I mean, unless they want to nerf, they gave it like not Mud Shot. They gave it like Mud Slap, but then even then it would be probably pretty much OP. So this is almost a formality at this point. So I try to swap in my Meganium and take out the Wishcash, and they swap in their Skarmory. So this is just a formality, like they say. We're going to try to do as much damage as possible. So yeah, mistakes were made in this set, but hey, we just wanted to try out without Thunderbolt with Deoxys. I couldn't figure out on Pvpoke why this moveset was highest ranked, but we tried it out. We got a winning set out of it. We should have been a 4-1 at least in that one Metacham game. We definitely should have won that. But hey, until tomorrow, guys, hope you enjoyed. Jerseytoof out. Thank you so much. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Defense Deoxys without Thunderbolt just seems to me like a liability. I just wanted to test it out to see why it was more highly ranked than with Thunderbolt. But I just feel that you need that for the Registeel matchup, the Azumarill matchup, well, any water type matchup really. I mean, Psycho Boost is great against grass types and fighters. But I mean, as you see in that video, that Thunderbolt could have been better to have than having Rock Slide and Psycho Boost. But anyway, Season 2 is about to close, but I would really love for Season 3 to have a lot more shoutcasts, at least a couple shoutcasts. So hit me up on Twitter. I know I put my name on my video as NJBoy4L. Just hit me up and we could talk about maybe shoutcasting next season. I really enjoy doing these videos, and I'd really love to give back to the community and shoutcast one of y'all's videos. So once again, I really appreciate all the growing support. Let's keep this momentum going to Season 3, and hope you guys have a great Go Fest. Make sure your bag space is ready. Make sure your poke storage is ready. Make sure you're hydrated out there. Just make sure you're safe. You know, if you're out in a crowd, make sure you wear your masks. You know, that just those little things can help the world. You know, I don't want to really make my videos at all political, but we all need to be wearing masks when we're out in public, especially if you're in America. I mean, we need just do the little things to help us get over this curve, because it's just getting crazy out there. So I hope you guys have a safe weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So Jerseytoof out. Remember, please subscribe, and you guys are awesome. All right, thank you so much.